Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, folks. Michael Zuber, one rental at a time, back with his real estate entrepreneur, Omar Alfaro. How you doing, buddy?
Good. What's up, Michael? What's up, everybody?
Hey, we need to have a hard conversation. This is a video that I don't look forward to making, but needs to be said. I think
Okay.
there's a lot of entrepreneurs, business owners, real estate investors who, if they don't immediately look at their books, could go to bankruptcy, right? A lot of people get lost in real estate talking about net worth, talking about gross income. Both numbers don't matter. What matters is cash flow. You can go bankrupt being a millionaire. If you don't have the cash
Yes, you
flow to
can.
pay your debt, the house of cards falls in on you and you are toast. I saw a 10-figure guy lose it all because cash flow last time got him. So I know this is important. I know you look at cash flow, but again, it's something you have to be focused on. And it's time. The next 2 years are not going to be like the last two. Is that fair?
That's 100% fair. Completely true statement. I'm looking at my, and just because I want to make sure I walk you guys through this as well, I'm looking at my spreadsheet of where things are at, how much outgo we have, what is our burn rate to keep moving forward. And unless you have some houses that are paying you some cash flow, that's real income that you got to go make just to keep moving to the next month.
Yeah.
Michael and I, we've had a few conversations, a lot of conversations about what are we doing next? Like, what is the idea, or what are we going to be doing if we need to sell? Who cares about the tax ramification right now? Don't worry about the, oh shit, I'm going to get taxed. No, worry about the money that's going to sit in your bank.
Yeah.
So when there's an adjustment, so you can survive, and then you're going to be able to buy that $150,000 deal that's under market. You will find 150K plus under market. And then that's when you go not all in, but you go buy that one at the 20% down, and then you convert it out later on because of that gap. But there's one thing I will tell you, like a lot of the things I did not want to sell. Okay. And I had this discussion with you and I'm like, you know what? Done. I'm going. And it's like, you know what? We've had a good number of profit, right? Cash flow on some of these 1 year, 2 year, 3 year holds.
Yeah.
And right now it's like, I'm sitting on $150 on this one, 200 on this one. And it's like, okay. But what's crazier is that I have money invested in these properties. So it's not just the profit I'm receiving back.
Yeah.
It's my initial cost.
Yeah.
My initial capital that I put in there. So guess what happens? You sell a few of them. Like I was just talking to my lady last night, and we're selling two that's going to put 800K back in our pocket. 800,000 on two properties. And it's like, okay, now it made me think of like, I'm going to get rid of everything else so I can get close to that two of dry powder. And then I'll have some breathing room. All my payments are going to be sold. Right. So I don't have the payment.
Yep.
And we still have the cash flow for the most part coming in.
Right.
And we're in a better position to figure it out. And it's you need it.
Yeah. I'm telling people, right, what you should be doing. And I started 6 months ago. We had it on the channel. You're doing it now. You have to prepare. You prepare so you can thrive later. Recessions, bear markets are where you build wealth, but you must be in a position where you could take advantage. Sometimes that means selling stuff you didn't plan to. Great. Dry powder is a good thing, right? Cash is not trash. Cash is an option on future opportunity. You will be able to strike when others can't. And more importantly, I don't know how many competitors you have in the high desert. I'm going to make it up. Let's say there's 100. 50 of your competitors aren't changing. They're being arrogant. They think they're the next HGTV house flipping star, and they're going to go broke. They will be selling used cars in 2 years, and you will be around. You will be stronger. You have the pick of the litter. Your team will be stronger for it. So you have to prepare so you can thrive. And what you're doing right now is preparing, which is pretty amazing.
Prepare to thrive, Michael.
Yep. Prepare now, thrive later. Yep.
I love it.
Yeah.
And it's not to scare anyone at all. This is just the reality of it. At the end of the day, you're making the payments every single month. You're making your mortgages. It's up to you. So if you don't want to go through that process, then don't. Keep buying, do your thing. The other thing that I'm telling you guys, I don't have another property in escrow right now.
To buy.
No, I don't.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
There's, and not because of the lack of deals that I could go buy. No, I have only great deals that I'm going to be moving. I've said no to like, I don't know, 15 different wholesalers in the last week.
Yep.
And they keep telling me, I just got one this morning in Big Bear, and they said, hey, you know what? Let's do 280, same company. I said, no, there's a new change. I need it at 240. And guess what? They don't got it at 240.
Nope. Nope.
So
but this is what's going to happen. Being disciplined like this, Omar, is you are going to be so richly rewarded. Because if you say no, let's just use that example 10 times. Bring it to you at 280. You say no, my number's 240. Half the time, they're going to come back to you in 3 weeks and go, I got the seller down. Because that Big Bear seller may have already mentally checked out and they're done with it. They don't want to do it anymore. By having your number, doing the work, being disciplined, you'll have no inventory today, but your margins on future inventory is going to be amazing. Folks, only great deals. The market is shifting. Know your numbers, do the work, network, no good deals. Good left the building. We are only dealing with great for the next 2 years. You know what?
I'm excited about saying no.
Exactly.
And it's crazy is before it's like, no, I'll buy it. Sure, I'll buy it, you know, and we were spoiled, guys. I would say yes to deals that we were making 35K on, 40K on.
No.
Now I don't want that deal anymore.
No,
I don't.
No,
it's too skinny. Yep. And I'm literally like these last chunks, I told the guys, I'm like, hey, this is where we're at. Mm-hmm. This is what's happening. But again, if you start adjusting, and we have 3 crews that are going to be needing some work. So guess what happens? I'm pressing out the renovated program to help sellers fix their houses so they can get more money.
There you go.
And it's just another avenue. So
that's why you are the entrepreneur.
You got to figure it out, man. You really do.
That's awesome. Well, you put out a lot of stuff. You're amazing. You're always investing in your team. If somebody wanted to join your team in the high desert, how would they do that?
First off, remove your fucking ego. Sorry.
That's $1.
Sorry. That's fine. It's worth $1. But if you guys are listening, literally humble yourself to be around people that actually do it, not just as a broker telling you to go freaking list a bunch of properties. Sure, you can make some income, but if you really want to know how it works and like the nuts and bolts of the business, then click the link when you go to my website and say join the team, and then it's an interview process. And if I want you here, then you're here.
There you go. And what's the link or the site?
OmarAlfaro.com. Join the team.
Awesome. Thanks, buddy.
Thank you.